It is your favorite fitness and movie nerd, Al King, back on at it again with another banger and fire video for y'all's out here today. There, y'all. Welcome on back to the channel. But guys, we got to go over this article right over here by Deadline.com, and we got some good news. I got to follow up on our boy Tom Holland. Now I'm a little bit slightly late, but you know, hey, your boy be working hard, so. But yeah, I'm so glad I got to cover this real quick, but we got good news. Our boy Tom Holland is feeling better because if you guys remember from a previous video when I had covered, you know, his whole incident, you know, head injury, you know, he got his wig split on set. You know, I don't know how far he had fell, but you know, he fell, bust his head right on open, you know, so I'm glad he's doing better. But yeah, praise God, man, because and I ain't gonna lie, people say I had exaggerated in my last video. I don't know what I say I exaggerated, but at the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber, so you know, hey, I gotta spice it up a little bit. But at the end of the day, I still pulled out here with the facts. I showed the article, so hey, I did what I did. But at the end of the day, I'm finna be a YouTuber, guys, so that's just how it goes. But going back to Tom Holland, way to go, man. I'm glad you're doing better. So that is awesome to hear. And on top of that, he was basically at a non-profit organization, everything, doing this thing, doing some good works out there. So way to go to Tom out there doing some good stuff and got everybody, all the people around him, you know, so that's awesome. Glad he's doing good. And on top of that, I'm very, very astonished that Sony and Marvel Studios, they are giving this man the time that he actually needs to just, like, outside of just recovering, but just to take a little break, you know. That's very, very important, you know, because I was just assuming, okay, you know, he's feeling better. They finna rush this man back on set. I'm surprised none of that didn't happen. You know, it didn't say nothing like that in the article. I'm astonished. So way to go, Sony and Marvel Studios, you know, for not rushing this man back on set, because that would have just been insane, especially knowing that this man is a gymnast. He's doing backflips and all that stuff. I mean, like yeah, let this man rest, especially with a, you know, a head injury and everything. Yeah, you don't want to be doing flips and stuff, especially, I don't know how far, like I just don't know how far he had fell in terms of his injury, but you know, when it comes down like to your head and stuff, yeah, definitely take the time. Most likely, if I had to take a guess, they probably put this man in physical therapy and all that stuff. You know, yeah, if you're a high level actor, yeah, most likely these studios finna spoil you. So if I had to take a guess, not saying he did or he didn't, you know, but I'm just saying, like, high level actor like that, most likely they finna make sure you got treated right. But that's good to hear, guys. You know, Tom Holland is doing better. I'm glad I got to follow up on this story. And hey, in terms of Spider-Man, brand new day. Hey, hopefully, hey, whenever the studios are ready to, you know, restart the filmmaking process, get everything going back again, going back smoothly, you know, getting things going back running again, getting Tom Holland back on set. Hey, hopefully everything goes smoothly and no more injuries, and hey, Tom shows out even more, you know, goes savage, you know. So hopefully he puts on a great show for this film. And yeah, hey, he's probably gonna come back super stronger than ever. He'd be like, hey y'all, I was injured, but my acting gonna be so crazy when I come back. That's exactly what I would do if I was in his shoes and I got injured. I'm gonna come back so savage on my acting, like I'm gonna go crazy with it. So hopefully, you know, we get another, well, excuse me, hopefully we get a really, really solid Spider-Man film. Will Brand New Day be better than No Way Home? I don't know. I don't think so, but I still do got high hopes for this film. You know, it's gonna have Scorpion up in there, played by Michael Mondo, our boy Voss, you know, like, so you got some talented people up in there. Very, very glad that some of the talent choices, we got, what's his name, Marvin Jones, you know, I believe that's his name. He's gonna be playing Tombstone, so I'm pretty happy for a lot of the people that we have in this film. So hey, it sounds and looks like it's gonna be a pretty solid film that we're gonna be getting. So way to go, Marvel Studios, Sony, teaming on up and giving Tom Holland the patience that he deserves and not rushing this man back into filming again. So that's awesome. Let him take his time, and whenever they're ready to resume, no problem. At the end of the day, let your boy Tom rest and get on back whenever he fully on recovers. But I'm glad he's doing better. So that is awesome. Great news, guys. So, hey, that's all I wanted to say today. It is your boy, Al King. Like and subscribe, share. Y'all take it easy.
I possess all your dreams. A demon preys on